Well, it seems like ZVK Studios has realized that we started streaming again. Hello, ZVK. How are you doing? Hope all is well. We're here with episode 3 of the Midland and Western, and we're making steady progress. Steady progress is being made. So yeah, we are here. We're live and in person. And good to hear, ZVK. Good to hear. Glad you are well. Alright, 16 passengers waiting. What are we doing here? What is the game plan? Oh, let's see here. We're in Whittier. We have our cab car restoring. Diesel 100%. Let's see here. We're restoring the cab car here. What percentage is it at? 64. Okay, so we're making progress on that. Looks like we just got back from a parts run. Okay, we just swapped that out. That needs to go there. Okay. Started working again last week, working at Ace Harbor. Hope that goes well, ZVK. Very nice. Employment is always good. That is leaving. That is leaving. Okay. It's about 2 in the afternoon. Or it's almost 3. So, I guess we run a passenger train. Seems to be the thing to do. And then maybe we'll advance the day to tomorrow and see what tomorrow brings. Alright, we got 22 passengers. No passengers waiting. Someone else says something in chat. This is awkward. Alright. We're going to run a passenger train, and we're going to go from there. We do have some cars on order. We have some cars functioning. Doing their thing. That's delivered. That's delivered. Pending. Low journal oil. Oh boy. Well, luckily I don't have to worry about that. And yes, very funny, ZVK. Haha. Full of jokes. Full of jokes. Yeah, here we are. Alrighty. And yeah, we're just kind of, we're getting going here. We're getting going here. We're doing things. We're going places. And well, the place we're going is Ella. So let's get a move on here. Let's get a move on here. Yeah, we're just gonna have a nice, relaxing stream today. Nice, relaxing, calm. Some might say calm. Or maybe not. Who knows? This may all just go straight to hell in a handbasket. Our little tourist short line is doing well. We've delivered our first cars. We're making some money, but, you know, things of that nature. I think it will... Needs to not waste money. I understand that, ZVK. Completely understandable. Alright, we should probably not be doing 37 miles an hour. I mean, we can, ZVK. This playthrough is a lot more of a story-based sort of a thing. So it's more so donating for milestones, donating for equipment, that sort of thing. It's not necessarily like, oh, hey, let's have 15 B units. Not saying we won't ever do a save for that, but, you know, at the moment we have this, as you can see. Basically, I reset the story. I have a bunch of rolling stock. Yeah, save the chaos for angry. But I have a bunch of the. Basically, what I did with this playthrough is I set it back to nothing, and changed up the story a little bit. Instead of starting with 2 steam engines, we're starting with 1 working diesel and 1 very not working. 1 very not working diesel. Yeah, like I said, if people want to donate to help us get more passenger cars, more equipment, more milestones, they're welcome to do that. This one is more of a I say serious. It's a video game, dear God, but it's much more of a story-driven, kind of investor-oriented kind of a thing. Not saying we won't do the chaotic one later. This is my 3rd time streaming in a while, so we're getting back in the saddle, as some may say. So, yeah, that's what we're doing here today. That is, in fact, what we are doing. All right. Well, let's actually, you know, break. Yeah, we kind of overshot that. We kind of definitely overshot that. And we're overshooting it again because I'm trying to manage the stream in the middle of all this. Darn it, Streamcast distraction. And it was super effective. Distraction has been cast, and it was super effective. Commuter stop. More like a complete another screw up. But hey, it's the 3rd time of doing this. We're trying. All right, close enough. We'll take it. And 23 passengers waiting. Alrighty. It's fine. It's fine. Yes. It should be fine. It should be fine. We're only on day 2 of this railroad. Jeez. Only on day 2. All right, we're in progress there. 75% off. Oh, we could take out a loan and do that, but we definitely don't have the equipment to. We definitely don't have the equipment to. Bryson Bridge line to Fontana. We don't really want that. We're trying to get to Bryson. Okay. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. We're doing pretty good. People are loading. All right, let's get going here. Feels weird to do passenger service with this. One of Aspen's DMU demotorized coaches and a 44 or 45 ton Davenport switcher. But this is what we're doing, I guess. This is what we're doing. So I think once we get back to the station here, we're going to fast forward to the next day, to day 3. And the reason I want to do that is hopefully by then our cab car is fixed. And hopefully we can at least position the RSC5 to get fixed. I'm not saying it'll be ready, because we're probably out of parts, or we probably will be close to running out of parts. And it needs, frankly, a complete overhaul. But if we can at least get the cab car finished and out of the shop, then we'll be pretty good. Oh, it's the used market. Let's see here. We got a heavy Pacific. Oh, jeez. Grab the welder. There's plenty broken here. Jeez. RS6. See, those are the 2 diesels I want. Oh boy. But we definitely don't have enough money to get those. They're not even that bad. It's new to you, be happy. Jeez. New to you, be happy. And yet it's at 4%. Oh boy. I'm not going to lie. Not that we need another project, but getting this heavy Pacific in seems like a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. Could also... Okay. Let's see where we're at money-wise after we deliver these passengers, because that's $2,700. How much is this? Oh, we could start... Do we do it? Do we just purchase the steam engine and the auxiliary tender now and fix it up later? I kind of feel like we do. We got the money to. got the money to. I mean, oh, we could do it. We could do it very easily. It would only bring us down to half of our money. Though the issue is, then at that point, are we not gonna be able to get the parts? You know, if we can't get the parts to fix anything, there's no sense in buying anything until we get the parts. Well, hold on. How much are parts? How much are parts how much is parts and fuel? Operations. Buy parts. Equipment. Doesn't say. Part of me just says we do it and suffer the consequences. Yeah, I guess we just do it. We're all gonna regret that. Okay. So it has been delivered. Boy. Oh boy, she is... She's rough. She is, in fact, rough. Oh boy. And no, she doesn't come with any coal. Okay. Well, that's fine. Do I just go whole hog and fully regret my life choices? I think I do. Well, we don't need the ox tender yet. We definitely don't need the ox tender yet. So let's hold off on the ox tender, okay? Let's not just spend money for the sake of spending money. Yeah, she's gonna be a fixer-upper. We are gonna change the number though. We are gonna change the number. Because of course we are. Because of course we are. We are going to change the number. And we are going to change the whistle to the appropriate whistle. Okay. Now, we don't really need to fix that up yet, but... Alright, let's get back to the shop. Because at some point here, we're going to have to drag that out. Alrighty. So why we purchased that, I have no idea. But it's here. We're gonna move back to the shop. We're gonna move back to the shop in East Whittier. And okay. Yeah, we don't have any coal we can stick in the engine. Oh boy. Why did we do this? Folks at home, why did we do this? I would genuinely like to know why on earth I did this. Because I'm tired. Is that what it is? I'm just tired. And in my tiredness, I just had a lapse of judgment. Is that what it is? Is this the meaning of my existence now? Also, holy heck, there's 16 of you watching. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good time. Okay. We have 4,700 bucks. I don't know how much these parts are supposed to cost. And if they cost a lot more than I'm thinking they do, we could have some problems here. Well, one, it probably just won't let us buy the parts. Two, then we have nothing to fix stuff up with. So that could be a problem. Return to the shop here. Alright, yeah, and we really don't have anything else to do. These all need to go out to interchange, so what we're going to do is fast forward some time here, open time window, and we're going to sleep until the next day. Phase 1 of Alarka appears to be on its way. Yeah, it looks like the Phase 1 to Bryson is done. And UP 1055, welcome. Hope all is well. Okay, those are supposed to go back to the interchange. So hold on, let's check our messages here. We paid $77 for shop crew. Oh boy. Phase 1 completed. Overhaul completed on the 100, which is our cab car. Good. Ordered 1 car of fuel. We ordered 1 car of repair parts. Insufficient funds for the other car of repair parts. Yeah. And then we still have a car for Stenzel. Okay. Well, we're going to fast forward to 8 in the morning because that way we get some more light. And here's what we can do. We're going to pull forward. Yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Well, this wonderful evening. We got some stuff to do in the shop here. We got to get the steam engine over to the deadline. We got to get the RSC5 into the shop. You're doing good. Excellent, UP. Welcome home. I will say, General would be very proud of this paint scheme that was picked out last stream. He'd be very proud. It's very, very southern green. Very southern green. Actually, we might do a window band here. That is a weird engine. It's a little 45-ton Davenport. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to tie that in. We're going to release the handbrake. Do I have this unmute already? I have it cut out. Good. Okay. We're going to pull it out of the shops. And we're going to detach, and we're going to copy to coupled with the color scheme. And then we're going to go from there. Okay, that's a neat little consist, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna bleed the air down. Apply handbrakes. Okay. We're gonna go to equipment, customized. And we're going to copy that to coupled. Okay. It is very interesting. Okay. So for some reason that's still the brown color. So we're going to go to here, customize. Okay, I see what I see here. There's so many options on this that I always forget what to do with it. Okay, that's just going to be black. Thank you, UP. One of our viewers helped us out with it last stream. They did really well. Okay, what we're going to do? We're going to do. Oh boy. We're gonna fix that in a moment. Upper end letterboard. What's this? End upper and lower letterboard. No, we're just going to start coloring this all in, and we're going to go from there. So that way we can at least figure some of this out. This is what we're doing right now, folks. We're trying to figure some of this out. Okay, we're probably gonna paint those black. I feel like there's one. I guess there's not? Okay, first things first, we're going to ladders. Ladders are going to be that color. So, actually, I kind of like the gold ladders. They'll get dirty easy, though. And that's fine. That's probably... Okay, window frames. I think this is going to turn out the way I think it is. Can't be certain though. Okay, there's that. Oh. I need to keep that. Now we're in painting simulator, folks. Painting simulator. Straight sponge. Actually, let's go for the all green at the moment. Okay. Not what I'm going for quite yet, but we're getting there. Okay. Window stripes. End upper with end roof stripe. This one needs to be this one. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay. We're getting somewhere. And lower window stripe. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And roof stripe and window band. Now this is just a matter of trying to figure out what each thing is called. I think I just did. Okay, yeah, there's that. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Nope, not that one. One, three. Okay, there we go. There we go. That looks pretty darn good, if I say so myself. I don't like how this doesn't match up, but we can live with it. We can live with it. Okay. And then I kind of want to do the Southern did this like two-tone gray, green, tan green. I want to know. I want to know what that second tone is. Oh, two-tone green. Okay. So it was a two-tone green. Alright, two-tone green. Hex codes. Train colors. Okay, so we do have Southern green, but I want the second tone. Two-tone green. Because the passenger cars had a second kind of a tone here. Does anyone happen to know? Anyone happen to know in chat? Anyone in chat happen to know what the second tone of two-tone green was? For lack of a better way of putting it. Now I'm curious. Like, what is the lighter? Southern Railroad light green, I guess. That's what I should probably search. adjacent. I think I might have. Maybe. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. We're going to give this a shot. For Windows right, letterboard, lower Windows right. Window band. Okay. So supposedly we might have... No, that's blue. Control Z. Okay. That's blue. So we don't want blue. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out this color. This might become a later problem. This might become a later problem. Although I kind of want it to be a now problem. Like it's... Yeah, it's kind of... Free Spirit, you stop playing waiting for MW. I can understand that. Oh, the gold band. I kind of like the full gold band. That looks actually pretty good. You know what? We're going to go with that for now. That actually looks pretty good. I like that. End window frames, end window band. Door window band. There it is. There we go. This actually looks really good. Okay, I'm liking this. It's not exactly what I was going for, but I'm liking this. Okay. I'm waiting for MOW. But yeah, Free Spirit, this is kind of why I made the mod pack the way I did, and I'm still kind of testing it. It should be out soon though. The reason I made the mod pack the way I did is I didn't want to break any of the map mods. And it felt like I was going to, if I had map mobs, they were all just going to break. And I didn't want that. So I made it locomotives and cars only. That way I didn't have to worry about that. Plus, it meant I only had to use Unity Mod Manager. And didn't have to really dig around searching for something like Railloader or things like that. MW is going to be a complete game changer in railroad games if it is done right from the start. It looks like it will be. I'm excited for MOW on this game, purely because I'm a track guy. I mean, if you know anything about me, I'm a track guy. I like track. I like building track. I like supporting the Friends of the East Broad Top on the March to Saltillo. So I'm excited for it. And I hope that they are able to capitalize on that. Because I know I'm not the only one who's excited for it. And I hope that they do well from the start. From what it looks like they're going to. From what it looks like they're going to. And I'm excited for it. Alright, so what we're doing right now, folks, is we're going to be doing some switching. We pulled the cab car out of the shop. We're going to go put the RSC5 into the shop to get fixed up. And we're going to go from there. Is this a multiplayer session? This is not. I can make it one if like Angry or General or any of the other guys want to join in. But it is not presently a multiplayer session. Also, I just realized as we potentially client passenger, no, equipment, yes. Where's my door window at? Door window, there we go. There we go. But this is a single player session right now, but because there's really not enough to do for 2 people. I don't have 2 operable locomotives. I don't have really enough work for 2 people at the moment, unless somebody wanted to be a brakeman. But yeah, I don't really have enough work for that right now. Oh, I'm sure you do, UP. I'm sure you do. It's just there's not logistically it doesn't entirely work out. Having a second person at the moment. Once we expand a little bit, then we'll see. Hoping in addition they eventually had to be able to select bridge type and tunnels, material and cause materials just accordingly. That would actually be really cool if they were able to do that, because then you could build a cheap bridge, but then you have to maintain it more, or you could build a really expensive bridge and you don't have to maintain it as much. That would be really neat to see. Actually genuinely curious, how many repair parts do we have at this location? 5.8 tons. Okay. We have 5.8 tons, folks. That's nowhere near going to get this done. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Free Spirit. That'd be really cool if they could do that. I don't know that they'll be able to on this first go around, but if they can, awesome. Wesley Bowman, welcome. And yeah, the Davenport is cool looking. I love the 44 tonner that Spinoto made. It's an amazing 44 tonner. I have it installed. It is in the game. It is available. I wanted to start out with something what I would consider even more basic, and so we started with this. Can I have my DMU? Or can you have my DMU? That'd be a little tricky given it's a virtual asset. These are Aspen's DMU models that Aspen made and are available on Nexus Mods. So that's where you can get them. Okay. Put that down on nothing. But yeah, these are Aspens. These are publicly available. You can find them right now on Nexus Mods, and I'm very happy to show them off because they are. Aspen makes great models. Like, genuinely, Aspen does not pay me to say that. Nobody pays me to say that. Aspen makes great models, and I remember being astounded by their first kind of foray, which was the Penzi cars, and those are amazing models, and their quality's only gone up. Like, look at this. Okay. So we're going to tie that handbrake. I appreciate that, UP. And you're not, and Free Spirit's not expecting it to either first go around, but at least they got the foundation starting for that later. Exactly. And hey, getting something in place for later takes a lot of work and takes a lot of time. So it may not be here now, but it will be here soon. Maybe, if they so desire. All right. So here comes the fun part. We still have some switching to do. I need to get the steam engine over to the deadline. All right, we're gonna MU these. Even though these are the demotored ones, technically you can control the lead locomotive with the other one. My thoughts on Beeman's engines are they are amazing, and everyone should get them. Those are my genuine thoughts, because Beeman put a lot of time and effort into those, and frankly, does not get enough credit for them. So yeah. All right, so let's get the. Oh, we only have $128. Okay. That could be a problem. That could be a genuine problem. It's funny that we're switching with a 45-ton Davenport and 2 demotored DMUs. Well, when you're a Taurus short line, Space Engineers 2 is keeping you busy. Been trying to ship designs and tests for multiplayer when it hits. Oh, very nice. I've heard very good things about Space Engineers, at least the original. I hate to say it, I haven't exactly heard good things about the second one. I heard it's been a bit of a performance bear. You had $6 on a session. That's fair. I had negative dollars once. All right. Okay. We're going to cut out the brake stand. We're going to cut it into the train. Or was that shift click? That is shift click. Okay. Yeah, we're going to cut out the brake stand. Okay. Oh, this poor thing. This poor thing. Alright, let's get it over to the deadline. Let's get the boxcar switch back in. I'm kind of glad we didn't get the aux tender now like I wanted to. Because if we did, we couldn't really afford anything. We may have gotten either parts or a tank car. And knowing us, it probably would have done the tank car first. Well, I guess this is what happens when you have 115 tons on the rear of your train. I do like that Marquette modeled like the steam line, steam heat. That's kind of cool. Okay. City Center, you better have a high-end machine. The train quality is through the roof. It started SE2 8 months ago and never been back on SE1. Every update lately in SE2 has been excellent. Okay, so from what it sounds like, it's gotten better, which is cool. Good to hear that. I may have to look into that at some point. Bleed that down to nothing. What rail loader mods do you have? I don't have any. I didn't want to. I wanted to with this mod pack, as I mentioned. I wanted to focus on not having to deal with rail loader, as well as not having map mods. And Wesley, I hope you have a wonderful evening as well. Have a great sleep. But yeah, I didn't want to have to deal with map mods, which meant no rail loader, because I wanted to make this mod pack kind of MOW update proof. So it's a lot of rolling stock, a lot of different rolling stock mods, and kind of a lot of different locomotive mods. So there is that. It's just one of those things where that's where I went with this mod pack. I know the MOW update's kind of a fair bit way off, but I wanted to kind of prepare for it. Now, once the MOW update is out and a lot of the map mobs have had a chance to update with it, I'll probably start trying to add them in. To that end, I will probably see about a different mod loader than Fuse. I think it's called Fuse. Is coming soon, maybe. I can't really remember offhand. So yeah, it's one of those, like, I'm not too sure of what it is. It's just I've heard of it, and I've heard it's supposed to replace rail loader and be better than rail loader, and if it is, yay. I'll take it. And you're entitled to that opinion. I'm not a big fan of it either. I'm not a big fan of how it functioned. I'm not the hugest fan of kind of how some of that stuff went down with that particular mod loader. It's just, I also try not to get involved in it because I know for a fact I couldn't do it. So yeah. And geez, we've been going an hour now. Excellent. Alrighty. We're gonna move on here. We're gonna get another passenger run in. Copy to one other. Very good. Yeah, we got a very smart looking train here. I'm tempted. Because there is on the used market, or at least there was. No, there still is. There is a motorized combine. How much do they want for it? $5,000. Need some miles. Okay. Let's see here. If we get that, we can just run this and then keep the switcher for switching. Be kind of nice. But we don't have $5,000 unless we take out a loan, which I don't want to do. Your mom will say it's cute. And what are the specs of my PC? My PC is a Threadripper 1920X with 64 gigs of RAM and a 6700 XT. So definitely not current gen. I know that much. Definitely not current gen. High performance, yes. Works well for what I do. But definitely not current gen. Oh, I can use the independent on like a train brake here. I just realized that. Okay. We have pulled into the station. Alrighty. 46 passengers on the train. We technically could run this with one car. But here we go. See here. We do have one car to go to the interchange there. And we have one car to go to the interchange there. We have a whole bunch of cars to go to the interchange down at Ella. Yeah, Free Spirit, that's definitely a higher end PC than mine. Or at least I would consider it higher end than mine. Which is fine. My PC works for what I need it to work for. Alrighty. Not gonna lie, guys. We're probably just gonna run to Ella and back here. I hate to say it, I'm feeling pretty tired. But we did make some steady progress here on day 3. And we're making steady progress getting back into streaming. So I'll probably see you either tomorrow or Wednesday. Depending on how some things go. But for right now, we're just going to enjoy this nice relaxing trip on this great big rocket ship. Ba-dum-bum. Ooh. Ryzen 7 7735HS. Is that one of the mobile ones? 16 gigs DDR5 and 2 terabytes of storage. Yeah, I have 34 or not 34, 64 gigs of DDR4 and across 4 drives 12 terabytes of storage. Or across 3 drives, 12 terabytes of storage, plus a 12 terabyte NAS. I think that sounds right. That sounds right. Could be wrong. I should not be doing this speed. That was not intentional. Is there a motor in this? I don't think there was. No, this is just a cab car. Right? Motorized combine car. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. This is a neat looking little train. I'm not gonna lie. Kinda like it. I wonder if I get the motorized combine car. Well, actually, if I quickly check here. Trailer cafe, motorized combine, motorized passenger, combine cab car, passenger cab car. Okay. I don't think there's a motor in here. Alright, we got the first time the 2-car train has made it to Ella. We picked up everybody, right? Yes, we have. All right. We have picked up everyone in time to head back to the station. Alrighty. I will say it does feel a little weird having this train and have it be 2 demotorized DMUs. Does feel a little weird. But hey, it works. It does in fact work. And we'll take it. Guess. Oh, that's right. We are going up a slight percent. We're going up a 0.5% to grade. So time for this little Davenport to sing its little heart out. It does feel also a little weird to have, like in this view, it looks like we're being powered by something invisible, and then you turn around, you're like, oh wait, no, this is a cab car, this is a DM, like, from this view you can't tell, and then you turn, and you can tell. But still, I still firmly believe Aspen did an amazing job on these. These look great. I know they're fictional. I know they're loosely based on the MP54s, but still, even for a fictional thing, it could have been so much. It could have been such a half effort with it being fictionalized, but it wasn't, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that. All right, we got 38 people on the train, though. And then we got the little Davenport right at the front. Hey, we're a struggling upstart little tourist short line. We gotta make do with what we got. Alrighty. We are getting back to the station now. Having this early gameplay again, like this early, you barely have anything sort of gameplay loop. Yeah, it makes you skip through a lot of days, but it does also kind of make you thankful for these early days, because you can very easily get like super end game from the beginning, and especially if you're using mods, and can lose sight of like what it takes to actually start this up again, and also the performance hit that it happens with that. All right. Let's get a good camera angle here. Get a screenshot, because we like screenshots here, and I need thumbnails. We're gonna make some money. Alrighty. And UP's got to go. Excellent, UP. I thank you for joining us. And I think I got to go here as well. I hate to say it. I'm a little tuckered out today. So we're a little tired here. But we're going to stream probably tomorrow and Wednesday, depending on timing. Tomorrow may be an early morning stream. So keep an eye out for that if I decide to do it. But you're at least going to get one stream over the next 2 days. And until the next time, folks, take care. And I'll see you in the next episode of the Midland and Western, where we will make even more steady progress. Take care, folks. Have a great night.